Hi, thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be doing a really nice calming Vinyasa Flow practice. So to begin, we're going to start in a child's pose. We'll do a traditional child's pose today. So your knees are together, your big toes are touching, and your heels are just gently parted out. Relax down onto your heels and relax your body over completely, resting your forehead down on the ground. Make sure to consciously relax your shoulder girdle. Allow your shoulders to completely melt open as you take a few deep breaths in and out. Close your eyes. With every exhalation, allow your body to unwind and gently settle. If your mind is feeling very busy, try to focus your attention on your inhalations and your exhalations. And don't be too concerned if your thoughts interrupt this pattern. Just allow your thoughts to come in and then very gently take your awareness back to your breathing. Take one more deep breath in and sigh it out. And then gently blink your eyes open. As you inhale, you're gently going to unfurl the spine, coming all the way up. And as you exhale, a gentle arch of the spine, come back down to your child's pose. And to keep doing this movement, breathing in as you come up and breathing out as you come down at your own pace. And just doing one more, all the way down. And breathing in to come up. And then just taking your your hands behind your head, interlacing your hands, opening up your chest as you open up your elbows. And then breathing out, releasing your spine into a ball. Breathing in, coming all the way back up and out. Two more times. Last time. Gently coming up. Just taking your hands to your shoulders and rolling your elbows in big circles backwards. And then changing direction. And last round. Releasing your arms all the way up. Have a nice stretch in your spine with your arms coming all the way up. Pull your shoulders up towards your ears for a moment, and then gently release your shoulders down. Draw your rib cage closed. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Take one more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, gently twist to the right. You're going to take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Your right hand will go behind you, and you're looking towards your back shoulder. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. One more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, gently release your twist. Extend your arms forward and all the way up once again. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, twist over to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Few deep breaths. One more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, gently releasing your twist. Coming onto all fours, your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, your fingers are nicely outstretched. Take a deep breath in, gently arching the spine. As you breathe out, curl into a cat position and come up onto your fingers, up onto your fingertips. And really feel a nice stretch here. Breathing out, release your hands down. Breathe in, up onto your fingertips. And breathe out, release. One more time. Breathe in up onto your fingertips. And breathe out, release. Breathing in neutral spine. Walk your hands about a foot in front of you and gently release just your chest down, keeping your hips up into a puppy pose. Your forehead or your chin will come down onto the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. One more deep breath in and perhaps a sigh out. On your next inhalation, look forward, bend into your elbows and slither all the way through onto your belly. Taking your hands in front of you, draw them back, bringing your elbows in, shoulder width apart to set up for your Sphinx. So with your Sphinx, making sure that your shoulders are engaged. So just allow your shoulders to relax completely down by your ears. And then very consciously engage in your shoulder girdle. Open up that front body. And then see if you can get all 5 of your toes to point down towards the mat. Take a few deep breaths in and out. One more deep breath in. And releasing as you come out, drawing your hands back all the way until they are by your rib cage, pushing up to a tabletop position, tucking in your toes, downward facing dog, and bending well into your knees, pedaling your feet a few times to stretch into your legs. And then bending both of your knees and just drawing your shoulder blades and your chest towards your thighs. Feel the weight coming off of your wrists and towards your heels. Take one more deep breath in. Sigh it out. And on your next inhalation, look forward, walk your feet to the front of your mat. Feet will be hip width apart. And gently hang your torso down in Uttanasana. Just shake your head no a few times to release any tension in your neck. And then either have your arms hanging heavy, or if you want a little bit more weight, you can hold your elbows and allow your elbows to bear a little bit more weight down. And most importantly, relax your head completely. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And then on your next inhalation, very slowly, keeping your arms heavy, your head heavy, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming to stand. Take a deep breath in here as you extend your arms all the way up and bring them to prayer position. Close your eyes for a moment in your Tadasana with your hands in prayer. And just notice the subtle change in your body when you give your body some time to breathe deeply, to move with awareness, to stretch into the muscles, release any built up tension. Take a deep breath in here. Sigh it out. And then gently opening your eyes. Breathing in, stretching your arms all the way up overhead. As you breathe out, you're going to swan dive, so flat back all the way down to the mat. Breathing in, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Draw your shoulder blades back down your spine, head in line with your spine. And then placing your hands flat on the mat, stepping back to a plank position. Holding in your plank position, take a deep breath in here and out. Draw your heels back, take another deep breath in. And on your next exhalation, knees down, heart forward, bend your elbows into your sides. Release all the way down. And breathing in, baby cobra. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Once you're in your downward facing dog, take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Next inhalation, lift your right leg parallel to the floor. As you breathe out, bring that knee into the chest in a high plank. Step it all the way through. Release your left knee onto the ground and release your back foot. Low lunge. Take a deep breath in here for a moment. Just opening up your shoulders, making sure they're pulling back and down your spine. Once you feel that they are, take a deep breath in, extend your arms up towards the sky. Hold it for a moment. And on your next exhalation, taking your left hand down to the mat, right palm faces out in a gentle twist. Take a deep breath in here and out. One more deep breath in and out. On your next inhalation, walk that right foot to the middle of your mat. You can either stay here in a supported side plank, or if you want to go into a full side plank, you'll place your right foot on top of your left. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, back to your plank position. Holding in your plank for a moment. Take a deep breath in. And either knees onto the mat, or you can go down straight into Chaturanga. And then into an upward facing dog. and back. Downward facing dog. Once you're here, take a deep breath in and out. Breathing in, lift your left leg parallel to the floor. Breathing out, bring your left knee into a high plank. Step it through, low lunge. First of all, finding your placement, opening up your shoulders. Once you feel that your shoulders are nice and open, take a deep breath in, extend your arms up. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath in. As you breathe out, right hand down to the mat. Left palm turns out in a gentle twist. Couple of deep breaths. On your next inhalation, you're going to walk your left foot to either the supported side plank position, or if you want to go into a full side plank, left foot on top of right. Deep breath in and out. Breathing in. And as you exhale, left hand down to the mat. Plank position. Take a deep breath in here. Either knees on the mat, going through your bhujangasana, or in through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And down into your downward facing dog. Once you're in your downward facing dog, let's take a few deep breaths here. So now you're going to be drawing your heels down towards the ground. You're still drawing the weight away from your wrists, trying to get the energy to flow down through the heels. If your back is rounding, bend well into your knees. Rather have a flat back than straight legs. Take one more deep breath in and out. On your next inhalation, walk your hands back towards your feet. Turn your toes out so your feet are about as wide as the mat. Breathing out, release down into your squat. If you need to place a block underneath your sitting bones and sit on a block, that's absolutely fine. Once you find your malasana, taking your hands to prayer position, use your elbows to open up not only your knees, but feel that you're going from a feeling of this to really opening up that clavicle area and opening up your knees. Once you're here, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out. Take one more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, gently releasing your head down. Take your hands down to the mat, turn your palms up. Just take a moment. And then slowly rolling your head up. Come to sit on your mat. Bring your right leg straight. Your left foot is bent well in, foot flat on the ground. Take your left hand behind you. Use it to flatten your back and really stretch into your spine. And then into a twist towards that left knee, wrapping your right hand around your left thigh. Don't forget about your supporting foot, flexing well into that supporting foot. Take one more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, gently releasing your twist, stretching both legs, and then bending into your right knee, placing that right foot flat on the ground, right hand behind you. Find that length in your spine first, and then wrapping your left arm around your right thigh, looking towards your right shoulder. Take one more deep breath in and release as you breathe out. We're going to go into an open butterfly. So it's like Baddha Konasana, but your feet are about 1.5 feet away from your groin. Your soles of your feet are touching. Your hands will be by your shins. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, gently folding forward. What you're aiming to do is get your forehead to rest on the soles of your feet. So that's the direction that you're going. And once you're here, take a few deep breaths in and out. Close your eyes. Take one more deep breath in and out. Very slowly rolling up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing your knees together. And either if you have a shoulder stand practice, you can go into your shoulder stand now. I like to do a supported shoulder stand often. If you'd like to go into a supported shoulder stand, you'll take a block and you'll place it underneath your sacrum. And once it's there, make sure it's not by your lower back, by the V-shaped bone at the bottom of your back, rather there. And then scrunch your shoulder blades together. Your arms are at a low V. And from here, with a nice open chest, you're going to lift one leg at a time and just close your eyes and relax. Inversions are really wonderful, calming asanas. You can do this particular asana for a few minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, if it feels right for you. Today we won't be holding it for that long. And take one more deep breath in and out. Very gently, you can bend one knee at a time, placing one foot at a time onto the mat. If it feels right for you, you can stretch one leg at a time. But if that feels too much on your lower back, rather just back off from that position, lift your pelvis and remove your block. And then once you've removed your block and you're out of the asana, you can hug your knees into your chest. And either you can make circles with your knees in one direction and then the other, or you can hold onto both your knees and do opposite circles with each knee, so circling them separately in two small circles in one direction, and then changing directions. And then releasing your feet down to the mat. It will be a mat width apart, away from the body, not very close to the body. Your arms can be out at your sides at a low V, palms up, and just allowing your knees to windshield wiper from side to side, releasing a little bit further into that sacrum. And then once you've done it a few times, you're going to let your knees fall over to the right-hand side, and either you'll just stay here in this twist, or if you'd like to take it further, you can place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. But if you feel this in your lower back, rather back off and release your ankle off of your thigh. Take a few deep breaths here. One more deep breath in and out. Just gently releasing your ankle. As you breathe out next, taking your knees over to the left-hand side and then seeing if it feels right to put your left ankle on top of your right thigh. If it doesn't feel good in your lower spine, rather don't do it. And then closing your eyes, just taking a few deep breaths in. And one more deep breath in and out. And gently releasing your foot down onto the mat, lifting both your knees up, hugging your knees into your chest, just allowing your knees to relax into your elbows and hooking your fingers together. Just staying here for a moment. And then releasing your hands and slowly releasing one leg down to the mat at a time. Your arms will relax out at a low V, palms up. Make sure to tuck your chin so that the back of your neck feels long. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. And if your eyes aren't closed yet, you can gently close your eyes and just enjoy your Shavasana for a few moments, trying to achieve that state of Pratyahara, complete withdrawal of the senses, that nothingness where your muscles don't hold any tension, your mind is not holding any thoughts, you're not holding on to anything at all. You can continue to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you'd like to finish off with me, gently bring some movement to your fingers and toes, softly deepening your breathing. And then when you're ready, bending one knee at a time, slowly rolling over onto your most comfortable side, coming up to a comfortable seated position, taking one hand to your heart center, placing your other hand on top, closing your eyes, taking one deep breath in, sighing it out. Just taking a moment to notice the peace that you've cultivated and the calm, and remembering that it's within you anytime you would like to tap into it during the